Oh, hello. Today we're going to look at should you buy a 6x4 folding table from Urbanmatz. Welcome to Tabletop Impulse. This is a product review. So the first thing I want to say is this is not sponsored content. I know some of you will already be thinking that from the title of the video and the first bit. I've not have this to review. This is something that I bought for myself 4 months or so ago. I doubt the company know I'm even making this video. It took us a little time to get around to using the thing because now we have a 3-month-old baby. So we kind of bought it so we could play. The long-time subscribers to the channel will know that we started a Horus Heresy slow grow, and we were rapidly approaching the point where we needed a bigger playing area to carry on with that game. So we purchased this table so that we could carry on with that. And then obviously that was about 3 months ago. Penny was born, and we've just not got back to it yet, but we do plan to get back to it. Those videos, I know some people were fans of them. They will be coming back to the channel just as soon as we work out how to sit down and play a big game of Warhammer. So what does this table do? Well, it solves a problem. In the UK, most houses do not have space for a full-time 6x4 table. I have seen some lovely pictures on the internet of gaming rooms that people have with their full-size tables. Generally, these are American houses, which are much bigger. Like, America is a giant country with a lot of land. They tend to build their houses larger. Or you do get some folks in the UK who are, I would say, very well-to-do. You know, maybe they're a bit older and they've had kids who've left home, they've got empty space, that kind of thing. But for where I am, where we are, our stage in life, there's nowhere we can have a full-size gaming table up full-time, but we do have the space to put up a foldable gaming table to play the game and then put the table away again. I mean, this will go up in our family room. It really does dominate the room. You know, you can't easily walk all the way around all the sides of the table, but it was perfectly good to play a game on and then put it away afterwards. And it folds up. You can see the photograph here. So this is behind the door in my office/study/Warhammer cave, you know. So it stands behind the door and it folds away quite handily. You know, out of sight, out of mind, pretty good. Even if you don't play Horus Heresy or Age of Sigmar, so if you only play 40k, the same company do make a 44 inches by 60 inches table, which will be a little bit smaller for you as well. That will be the standard size for 40k games, because we have a larger one because we obviously wanted to play that Horus Heresy, which is the older kind of table size. So I'm talking about getting the table. So Urbanmatz, and I will link to them down in the video description, are based in the Czech Republic. So the price within the European Union is 179 euros and 90 euro cents. The price outside the EU is 148 euros at 88 euro cents, so it's 21% less because you don't pay the European VAT and then you pay whatever import taxes and VAT your government wants you to pay. So here in the UK, I think it worked out about the same in the end because our VAT is a bit lower. It's not 21%, it's a bit lower, but then there's import taxes to come in as well. So obviously your mileage may vary, and I am not here to give tax or import-export advice. Shipping was horrible. This is really the only negative in the review. UPS is supposed to be the gold standard for shipping. They have this massive reputation. Every time I have to deal with UPS, I have problems. I need to phone them and chase them and email them. And what I will say, though, is Urbanmatz did a great job from their end of being very helpful and chasing UPS from their end and trying to work out where the table was. It did arrive eventually at me, and the box was bashed up and had obviously been taped back together by UPS. I don't blame Urbanmatz for this, and it's not a reflection on the product, but I did have a very poor international shipping experience via UPS. You know, unfortunately, one of the worst things about buying anything online, you as the customer don't get the choice of the delivery service. You know, the customer of the delivery service is the merchant, but it is you, the recipient, that ends up having to deal with any issues. It's very, very irritating. And that's not a reflection of Urbanmatz. That's just the reality of buying things online. I think one of the reasons that one of the many reasons that I think that Amazon are doing so well is because they are their own delivery agent, right? So that if you have any problems with delivery, it's one point of contact. Because UPS, hate them so much. So what I would say is if this table, you see this video and you suddenly go, yeah, that fills a real need that I have for a game that I'm having on this day that's in a week or 2 weeks or whatever it is, I wouldn't want to put yourself in, it will get to you, but I wouldn't want to put yourself in a position where you're waiting for this to come within a certain time frame, because, like I said, I had a really poor shipping experience, but that's not Urbanmatz's fault. Alright, it was UPS's fault. Assembling the table, so you do need to have space to lie the table down on its back, right? Get all the legs in the air, and you can just about see here, so that the second half of the legs clip in to the table. You have to clip them out and then slot them on here, right? So you do have to have the space to lie it down, get the legs out, and then it will take 2 people to flip the table back over onto its feet. It's very lightweight. These folding sections don't lock either, so it can be a little bit fiddly when you're flipping it over because it will start to droop down. Once you've got it up, it's reasonably sturdy, so we'll have a note on sturdiness. I've not played a game using this. I didn't want to review it. It's been in the house for months until we played a game on it. But we ended up using it for our New Year's party. So we usually play board games at New Year's. Some of the board games we play can be quite large and demand quite a lot of space. So our usual dining table is a square IKEA Lerman, it's called, like a square IKEA table, and we were concerned that we'd need 6 people playing board games. If we decided to play any big grand strategy type games, we need more space, so we got the table out, and as you can see from this jolly photograph, it's happily holding the board game pieces, the drinks, the glasses, the tub of Quantity Street, all those things quite handily. It's a good height for the chairs. It's a good height to stand at as well, and it is tall enough that our standard dining table, the IKEA Lerman, is stood underneath the Urbanmatz table. So we have that as well. So that's still under there as storage. So we didn't have to clear a big space out of our sort of front room to put this up. So that was pretty good. It does feel wobbly and lightweight, like it will jostle if you jostle it. But it needs to be lightweight so that you can pick it up and flip it around and handle it. And ultimately, we hadn't got any issues with it, even though I thought that we would. It does say on the website that, it's for Warhammer and other games, not to use it as a dining table, this, that, and the other. As long as you don't try and sit on it or something, you're probably going to be fine, right? So yeah, it's as sturdy as it can be without sacrificing its lightweight nature, right? Final thoughts then. So my intention here isn't really to advertise. If you've got a niche for this product, you've got a niche for this product in your life. If you haven't, you haven't, right? So really what I'm trying to do is let people know that the product exists in case they have the same needs that I do. One day I will actually use it for gaming. That's proving a little bit challenging at the moment. Like, I'm really struggling to get games in, either with my wife or with Zimbad. It is a challenge, but we will one day use this for gaming. There is more Kill Team content coming tomorrow. So please do drop me a like, subscribe, comment, etc. And if you would like to consider becoming a channel member, please do click the join button below, and you'll see an extra little video down there as well. That really helps me out. Your kind of direct financial support there does really help me out as well. Alright, thanks everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you're having a great New Year's. Sorry I was no videos for the last couple of days. I'm in my late 30s now. It's getting to the point where it takes me a day or two to recover after New Year's Eve, but we've got there. We've got there. Alright folks, well, wishing you all the best for New Year, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.